Which is better, neoprene or membrane dry suits? Well, neither, or both, depending on how you look at life. But each style of dry suit suits a different type of diving and diver. If one were particularly better all around than the other, then we wouldn't have the other one anymore. So neoprene dry suits tend to be tougher and warmer. Even though they're often compressed neoprene, they're still a good few millimeters thick, which means that they can take a fair amount of abuse if you're brushing up against things, and also provide you actual insulation itself, so you don't need a very thick undersuit underneath it. The downsides of this is that they're of course much heavier because it's more material, and they're more buoyant, so you have to carry a bit more lead around to actually get down. Membrane dry suits, on the other hand, are just that, a very thin membrane of material with very little insulation. All they really do is keep the water out, ideally, and try to keep the air in. This makes them much lighter and very easy to repair as well. Which is right for you is very much up to you, and it's going to be a different answer for everybody that asks that question. For recreational diving, membrane suits tend to be the most popular, but some recreational divers dive neoprene. For commercial diving and dives where you're in very cold water, where you're not moving around a lot, divers tend to choose neoprene, but you can use either or both. I've used both in my recreational career, and they're both perfectly fine. They just have their own pros and cons, and they're kind of the opposite side of the same coin.